Hi guys, you're welcome back to another interesting tutorial. Today we are going to be talking about how to make hip and butt padding. Hip and butt padding. We are going to be learning how to cut it and also how to sew it. Okay, so if this is what you'd love to learn and what you love to make, please don't forget to like this video and also don't forget to share this video. Just keep watching. Now I have my basic pattern skirt here. I have the front and also the back pattern. This is a skirt that I drafted earlier, but I just recreated it to my client's normal measurements. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and separate it, separating the back from the front, and I'm going to go ahead to explain it to us. Before you do your hip padding, you are going to first of all draft your skirt out, your normal pencil or straight skirt out. Okay, and the measurement that is needed for this padding is the waist measurement, the hip line, the hip measurement, the knee, and also the underbutt. So this is my hip, my knee, and just a little full length, but this is not the full length. My skirt length is very long, but I am just making I just make a sketch of just a short skirt, as you can see here on the paper. And what I have here is just the measurement of my skirt. No allowance, guys, no allowance. I did not add any allowance to this. I just put my waist measurement, hip measurement, knee measurement, and nothing else. No same allowance. If you're drafting on your pattern paper, don't put same allowance to it. Now from the waist, at this side part, I'm going to come down with 1.5 inches on this side part of the skirt. I came down with 1.5 inches. Then on the hip line, I'm going to come in with 5 inches. I am now drafting the hip butt with the front. So on the knee line, I came up with 2 inches. I am drafting the hip butt. Okay, let me take it again. On the waist, I came down with 1.5. From the hip line, I came in with 5 inch, and on the knee line, I went up with 2 inches. Now I'm going to go ahead using my French curve and curve it out from the 1.5 inches on the waist. I'll curve it to connect to the 5 inches on the hip line. Then to the 2 inches, I came up on the knee line. Remember, I added my waist measurement, hip measurement, and knee measurement without any same allowance. Okay? So if you're making it, if you're drafting first on your pattern paper, no same allowance. Just take note of this. So now I'm going to just blend a little bit now there. I am done with the front drafting. I'm going to keep this aside and also start with the bar, but before then I'm going to label the up and also the down part. Please, it's very important to label. If not, you are going to get confused. So this is the up and down part of the front. Now I'm going to set it aside and continue with the front. Now I have my zipper allowance here. I'm going to go ahead and cut the excess paper that I have there. After drafting, remember what I said, while drafting on your pattern paper, please don't put any same allowance. So I'm going to go ahead and trim out the excess. Now to get the padding that we needed, this is the zipper allowance area. I am going to come down with 1.5 inches at the side part. Then from this hip line, I'm going to go in with 1 inch. After the zip allowance, go in with 1 inch. Now remember that I said that we needed the underbutt measurement when I am starting to do this video. Okay, so I'm going to place my tape here and get my under bust measurement. If you don't know how to take a measurement, you can look at the video I just typed on this screen. You will see how to take a measurement for under bust from your waist to your under bust. Measure the length. So I have my own length of 12 inches here. I have the length of 12 inches from the waist, so that is what I'm just marking, dotting out like so. Okay, so I'm going to label it under bust, which is UB. Having done that, I am going to come in here from that under bust with 4 inches. So guys, from the knee length, I'm going to go up with 2 inches as usual. This is the back pattern, guys. This is back pattern. Okay, so if your I wanted to curve this to get the curvy from the 1.5 inches I came down. I'm going to curve it out like this to meet to the 1 inch I came in on the hip line after the zipper allowance, like so. I'm just curving it out with my ruler. Now from there, I am going to connect to the 4 inches I came in on the under bust. Guys, if your under bust is 12 inches, curving this out is going to be a little bit trickish. It's going to be a little bit hard, but just blend it after curving it out. So I'm trying to like curve it out, connecting from the 1 inch I came in on the hip line to meet to the 4 inches I came in from the under bust. Then from there, connect it to meet the 2 inches I went up on the knee line. Hope you're understanding how I am explaining this. Okay, so I'm trying to curve, connecting all the lines, so you can see that at the under bust I have a little bit wrong curve there. So I'm trying to blend it to get that slanty curvy part there. Okay, I'm still trying to blend it a little to give me that slanty curvy shape look that I always wanted. So from this hip line area, please, if your own is sharp, make sure to blend it. Let me take it again. From the waistline at the side part, I came down with 1.5. On the hip line, after the zipper allowance, I came in with 1 inch and mark. From the under bust, I marked 4 inches. But guys, take note, from here now I ended up marking 4.5 inches because I don't want that curvy area to look that way. So instead of coming in with 4 inches at the under bust, I came in with 4.5 inches. I ended up using 4.5 inches. It's still good. The reason why the shape wasn't that good looking was that my under bust measurement is close to the hip line. Had it been that the under bust measurement was 15 or 14, it would have, the curve would have looked good, but because it is 12 inches, so it's very close to the hip line, and curving it out will be a little bit hard. So I just ended up blending it like so, and I think I love what I have here. So I'm going to label the up and also the down. It's very, very important. Label, please, up and down, back. So that is how I do this. So for you to know where is the up and also where is going to be the down part for the back. After that, the next thing is just to cut it out like so. So you can see that the paper is of no use. I am done cutting both the front and cutting the back. I am going to cut the front now. So now I am cutting the front. So you can see how it looks like, and if you watch the place that I just blended, that place that was very, very dark, I am going to use my masking tape to cover it for us to see the shape of that down part very well. So I have now masked it, and you can see that the shape for the down part now came out. Now the next thing for me to do is to transfer this into our foam pad. I am making use of foam pad. But before we go ahead, there's something I want to let us know. First of all, draft your basic body on the paper to cut out the hip padding. Now, while coming to the main fabric of your skate, please, coming to the main fabric of your skate, the measurement you use on your paper is not going to be the same measurement on your fabric. Now let me explain. We have, like example, now I am making use, my client hip measurement is hip 39. Now I am making use of half inch. Like you see the way I am measuring this foam, at the edge I measured it with my tape and it gives me half inch. Okay, now remember that we all normally divide our measurement by 4 inches. So I have this foam. I am going to be cutting that board that I drafted into two separate pieces. That's making 4 separate pieces. Okay, now when you calculate half inches by 4, is going to be 2 inches. Then I have the hip measurement of 39 inches. 39 plus 2 inches is going to give me what? 41 inches. So I am going to cut exactly 41 inches, use as my hip measurement, and add same allowance. If you come to your waist, add your waist measurement, add for on the fabric, guys, add your waist measurement and add your hip measurement of 41 or 45, depending how the size of the foam you make use of. Then cut it on your fabric. But when coming to your lining, cut your normal 39 hip measurement and add your same allowance. Now I'm going to go ahead and place my foam like this, folding it up to cut out the foam padding. Let me repeat what I just said. If you are cutting on your main fabric, guys, first of all, measure the size of your foam, multiply it by 4 equal parts, which is going to, if it is half inch that you are using for the foam, is going to be giving you 2 inches after cutting the 4 pieces out. And you are going to add that 2 inches with your hip measurement. If your hip measurement is 30, when you add it 2 inches, it's going to be 32. So I'm working with the hip of 39 inches and I'm adding 2 inches because of the foam is 2 inches. I'm going to be having 41 inches. So 41 inches is going to be what I am going to be cutting on my main fabric, adding same allowance on the hip line. On the hip line. Then coming to the lining I'll be making use of, I'm going to cut my lining with my normal 39 inches and add my same allowance. Hope you understand now. So guys, I am done with the cutting of the hip. The front hip, you can see I have 2 pieces for the foam there, and I have 2 pieces for the back board foam also. I am going to be stopping here, but guys, there is still work on this. You are going to stay tuned to learn how to sew this. There's still a lot of work on this, and remember, always label your up and also your down for you not to get confused. I will be uploading the pt2, who is going to be the final part of this video. Make sure you label and please stay tuned. There is a lot of explanation why sewing this. Thank you for watching, guys, and also if you love what we do here, don't forget to like this video and also share this video so that every other person will learn how to do it. I'm going to teach us how to sew it and also how to arrange it in order on our next video. Thank you for watching and bye for now.